Hey, Jonathan, Kevin.
Hey, what up, Kevin?
Yeah, really good week last week. I just doubled down, made like 50 calls, got four ICs, got a
Nice.
listing and a buyer for a $4.5 million deal. Was just screwing around with it for months and months and months. Was really afraid. And with the training, just like Rhino through, gave dude a call and say, look, here's exactly what you're looking for. Sign his paperwork so we can get this done. He did, and he said, wow, if you got all this, we want to buy 10,000 units. Can you bring us other stuff? I go, yes. So I've got another contract. I'm going to present him for a $7 million deal just because I stopped being afraid and got off the dadgum dime. So, um, yeah, that's what training has done for me so far.
Oh my gosh, high five, Rockstar Kevin from Chicago, Chi-Town.
And
Where?
it's snowing here today too. There's literally white snow all over the ground on April 9th.
Yay! My daughter,
I made a phone call to my landlord, who also happens to be an investor and a builder and a lot of other things. And he mentioned to me that he has a 3-condo unit going up in the Park Slope area of Brooklyn. And I put myself out there and said I would love to help you sell those condos. So he's just breaking ground right now, but for the future, it may be something that he could help me with. And I also sent him several properties in the Williamsburg, Greenpoint, Bushwick area. One of them is an $8 million property. And so I, called him and just pushed it, and he's going to go look at it. And hopefully out of one of those 7, there might be something there that he would be interested in. And those properties are all, like 2 million and above.
nice.
So there, I'm putting myself out there, and I'm also trying to listen to a lot of motivational podcasts.
Oh, nice. High five to calling that landlord builder guy. That's huge. Awesome. What else is rocking with you, rock stars? Lessons learned, victories you've had.
Hey, this is Natasha, Jonathan. I actually was working with a client for the last probably 2 weeks, was getting a little bit of frustrated. Kind of thought about what you told us, kind of go back always to the IC to make sure that there's clarity around what they're trying to achieve. And then after doing that this week, setting them down, we found something and put it under contract, new construction on Friday. So excited about that. But also had an open house this week. It was through another agent. The weirdest thing happened. She actually showed up at the open house with food and stuff. So of course I went in shock. But I remember as we're reading this book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, I went along with the flow. It was a very good open house this weekend. So we have 3 people interested. I'm going to follow back up with them today. But what I realized is don't get frazzled. Don't get upset if she wanted to bring food. Okay, have at it, right? Not even sure why she showed up, but I just accepted it, went through the flow, and hopefully we'll have a buyer, once I follow up on today. So.
Nice job. Way to take the right actions. A way to just rhino through. Like high five.
Yeah.
High five.
And obviously being a part of the Freedom Club, kind of you learn that, hey, you're doing your client, you're helping your client sell their house at the most amount of money. You're spending the money on the marketing, you're doing everything. And the buyer's agent really just goes out and shows the property. And so, I had my first listing that I actually listed at, it was at the regular 6%, but instead of paying the other agent 3%, I went ahead and paid them 2%. And I thought that they were going to give me a hard time. I did have an agent that before they went to show the property, they sent me an email. Hey, is this correct? Are you only paying 2% commission? And we were having a lot of showings on that property, so I didn't even reply to that agent. Sure enough, we got it under contract. It closed last week. And that was the first time I've ever charged, made 4% on a transaction. you know, out of the 6% commission. So that was a lesson learned, and I'm definitely going to do it on most of my transactions from this point going forward.
Yay, way to rock, Sam.